little friends! Welcome to Bright Buddies!
People often say, everything happens for a reason. Let's understand why. One day in a forest, a young man came to meet a wise saint. He was very sad and crying. The saint asked what happened. The young man said, "Everything I had is gone. Robbers stole everything. I have nothing left, not even a way to go home. How can this be good? It's the worst thing ever. How can you say it's for the better?" The saint replied, "Let me explain through a story." The saint began. Once, a terrible flood hit a small village, washing away everything. A poor farmer's family lost even their little store of grain. The farmer's son said calmly, "It's okay, father. Let it go. Whatever happened, happened for good." The farmer got angry and said, "Why are you saying such foolish things? Everything we had is gone. We don't even have food or shelter." He shouted at his son, "Go away. Leave me alone." The boy left in tears. But as evening came and the boy hadn't returned, the farmer felt regret. Suddenly a rescue boat came and saved them. A villager said, "You scolded that boy for no reason. He was right. We got saved after all." But the farmer said, "How is this good? We still have no home, no food. What will we do now?" His wife said, "We may not have money, but don't lose hope. We'll manage somehow. I'll start working in nearby houses to earn a little. That will help us survive." The next day, the farmer went to the city to find work. He looked everywhere, but didn't get any work. He was worried. How would he take care of his family? They had no real house, just a small hut made from straw. One day, the farmer looked at his poor crops and felt even more hopeless. He said, "My son left home too. I've lost everything. And people still say, whatever happens is for the best. How can this be good?" His wife consoled him. "Don't worry so much. Try again. Things will get better." The farmer agreed and went to search for work again. But again, he found nothing. On the way back, he met a saint. The saint asked him what was wrong. The farmer explained how the flood took everything, his house, food, and how life had become very hard. The saint said, "Exactly. That's why I'm saying what happened was good." The farmer got angry. "How can you say that? I'm suffering. I have nothing. Even my son left me." The saint calmly said, "The answer to all your questions will come with time. Don't worry." That night, after the saint had spoken, the farmer sat quietly, thinking deeply about the words. He wondered if it could really be true that everything happens for a good reason. Later, the farmer got a job at a rich merchant's house. The merchant was kind and paid well. He even offered the farmer a house nearby to live in. One night, someone knocked at the farmer's door. When he opened it, he was shocked. It was his son. The son said, "You moved and didn't even tell me. I searched and found you here. I left that day and went to the city to find work. I got a small job first, and then I saved enough to start a little tea stall. Slowly, I built a better life." The farmer was overjoyed. As his son spoke, he realized that even when everything seems wrong, life has a bigger plan, one that only time can reveal. The young man who was listening to this story said, "Okay, but in my case, everything was stolen. What good is in that?" The saint smiled and said, "Actually, I found something in the forest. Here, take this." It was a glowing stone. The young man realized it was a philosopher's stone, a magical stone that turns iron into gold. He said, "If my stuff hadn't been stolen, I wouldn't have come to the forest. I wouldn't have met you, and I wouldn't have found this treasure." So friends, what did we learn from today's story? No matter how bad things get, time changes everything. Painful moments pass. Never make decisions in bad times that you'll regret later. Even the worst situations often lead to something better.
Subscribe to Bright Buddies! Thank you for watching!